So I just turned 60.
Oh, fart.
Nice. So we,
Glenn washed your truck.
well, it was the beginning of it, but we didn't actually start till the 15th of April. But I started laying out the first cuts to build the box.
Inside the bed liner there. I was wondering what inspired this in the first place, because it was out of nowhere that you just started this project, and I come out and I'm like, what are you up to?
I just felt like building something.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, and yeah, no, after your birthday, Jillian bought you some tools and stuff, so I guess you wanted to put them to use.
Well, I think it was the second she bought me the Brad Millers and I had the compressors and stuff. I just went, okay, we're going for it.
Go time. Yeah. Oh, I'm with the world and the state of everything. I was like, you know what, camping sounds great right about now. You know, vacation? Sure. What's COVID? Yeah. No, this actually it was a very, very fun project to do. A little father and son project. Got a little heat here and there, but
Well, it's like anything when you take 3 months at something and, you know, well, look at you.
two perfectionists.
Yeah,
going
that's the problem. Right. And no, I think you and I both said that nothing could be a quarter of an inch. No, God, an eighth of an inch.
Yeah, exactly. You wanted to look pro. You wanted a finished product that looked like it was store bought, and it did. That's for damn sure. I mean, it still does. Just.
Yeah, but the nice thing about the whole thing is, well, for example, right now you and I are having the big debate.
Oh, for the curves, yeah, the curves at the front there, because we didn't know exactly how we were going to build them.
Well, yeah, it would look amateur to me.
Yeah.
If it was
a square.
A square would look.
And not aerodynamic at all for a truck engine.
Well, it looked like something from the army.
Yeah, no, so boxy. Ugh. Yeah, no, not pretty.
So, you know, obviously, Glenn, your techniques about laying the floors and stuff.
Yeah, so that's roofing 101, you know, like staggering a floor is the same as doing siding, is the same as doing roofing tile, you know, so like that's a pretty standard issue for me, but like the door skins and all that, that's all like, that's you, that's facade work for sets and stuff, right?
Oh,
so
absolutely.
you have that down pat.
Yeah.
That was my first kind of kick at the can when it came to using that material. But I mean, once a woodworker, you can work with anything. But no, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, that's for sure.
And the great thing is like, well, probably the worst part was that deciding to do the curve at the front.
Yeah, it definitely presented some issues, that's for sure. But once it came up with that plywood concept that was wedged with the 2x2, right? And it was all like what, 8, 9, 10 pieces cut out, and they were all mocked up to be the same. You know, what, I guess quarter of a circle, right? And then connected to the top of the framing and side would be the front, you know, and it always looked like cockeyed though until we had the, you know, siding on it and everything, right?
Well,
it always had a weird look to it. I was always like kind of skeptical. I'm like, is this gonna look hokey or what? But
well, I think the biggest problem too is like we're building the thing on unlevel.
oh yeah,
the whole thing was not level.
I think it's out, and then realizing that the whole carport is cracked in half. Even the stilts we had it on, right, were like 10 inches on one side and like 6 inches on the other. So.
Well, that's what happens when you build it on a 58-year-old piece of concrete.
Oh, I'm not hating. 7100, all right?
Yeah. Oh, my favorite. Yeah.
31. 31!
No, you're 30.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. I forgot how old I was.
But the best part is finally we've done all this stuff and we started.
A little bit of finishing action, right?
Yeah, well, that was the
reward.
Yeah.
This was awesome. Got to make some windows, a little technical action, but like, you know, fitting it precisely. Oh yeah, no, that was my pride and joy for sure. Absolutely.
Well, the trick too is like, interior wise, like we had we were building the
Murphy bed.
Murphy beds, and then you're doing all the fine work here
Yeah, all the
for the interiors.
yeah, like the
All the finesse.
I guess base board type stuff or crown, little like except they were like 1.5 inch crown around all the framing. So it was pretty ignorant, but it was perfect.
That's what made it.
Yeah, absolutely. I liked all the buttons and everything you added, right? Every little accent that was added to the interior.
Well, for here, we're building. We had to make sure all the wiring was in because you can't. The vehicle cannot be on the road unless it's all lit up. So everything had to be powered up.
Yeah.
And then we got on,
that's pretty easy.
doing curtains, but at the same time, you had done all the insulation work.
Yeah, so all we had to do was just jig through the insulation and a little bit of the framing, not much structurally, and
Oh, my favorite here is like,
wire it from there.
yeah, they're building the foam cushions, which which took like a month for the seamstress to actually build. But
Supposed to be neighborhood friends. Yeah, we'll do that for you.
month and a half later.
It's the last thing on the project. It'd be great if you
But
could
there
fit
they
it.
are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we cut them with how did we cut those, Glenn?
Oh yeah, we used a guitar, and it was like like how you cut cheese blocks. Basically sawed through it. After my dad spent I don't know, maybe an hour trying to build like some electronic heat laser wire machine. It didn't work.
No. There you're trying to build the curve, and you're trying to soak the wood just to get the curve.
Oh yeah. Hey, it worked. Hey,
Yeah, it would work.
It worked. Oh, I don't remember that at all.
No, that was because you had so much dust.
Oh,
You must have gone through at least, the belt sander.
oh, it was when I was doing the bottom curve when we realized it needed to be full wood.
Yeah.
And so I was literally gluing in pieces of wood to fill it all, and then I had to sand that curve, and it was basically square 90 degrees, and I turned it into that what you see at the bottom there. Oh, that was brutal.
But for me, it makes sense, because if you think you're traveling down the road, that is going to get a heavy hit of wind.
Yeah, no, that way it pushes underneath the top of the top of the truck.
Oh yeah, for me, structurally, it was we got to.
That's what we're talking about right there in that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect. Trust me, best I've ever done.
Oh God, how much mud did we put on the front of this thing?
Oh yeah. And then what Saul did in the end? What was it? Your wax paper or whatever?
Paper mache. Well, it was not paper mache. It was made out of glue, or not glue, but paint and glue.
Yeah.
To give it.
It worked. It worked brilliantly.
Well, the trick too is it was 6 coats of finish on it. Oh, this is us trying to get this.
Yeah. Now we gotta wheel it out there. So now we. Oh God, the disaster.
It did kind of fall. But
so we're professionals, so we won't show you that part.
Well, we had to get it out from underneath her, otherwise we couldn't. You couldn't finish the roof.
Yeah, but then it went ass over tea kettle. But it was built so well, it didn't even make a dent. It was unreal.
Yeah, we just sort of picked it up and.
You're like, leave it. I'm like, no, we're getting it done tonight. Pitch black, and we wheeled it out there, and that's where it stayed, and that's where it stays now.
Yeah, and that was the roofing part.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I mean, it was just framing like anything else, and then making sure that everything was insulated, caulked properly. Definitely wanted to make sure that it had no ability to get any
Well,
moisture.
the good thing is in October, you just went and checked it a couple days ago, and you said roof looks great.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing about it's just painted roof or whatever, right? And you've seen caulk, so it's great. It's got tons of layers on it. Anytime you
I can
every
tell you.
season you just repaint.
I can tell you right now, there's 8 layers of paint.
Oh,
There
easily
was 6.
with a clear coat and
Well, the final is with the clear coat.
yeah.
Right. But
Oh, with the primer as well. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no, we had so much paint.
And then
on
we
this
put
thing.
in the T diverter, right? Because Taylor, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But no, that's good as well because aerodynamically, if there's water on the roof, it'll actually want to guide it off, right? Hey, buddy, drop by.
Well, that's why. Yeah, no, that's why you put the lip on the end,
Yeah.
so the water.
Yeah, clears.
Look at this.
Clears.
Oh, that's the
The cushions.
the cushions.
Returned.
Yeah, no,
They're done.
No, they weren't done. I kept going in there, going, "When are you guys going to give me my seat cushions?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that back lip so it avoids the door. Right?
Yeah.
No water.
Oh, this is where I'm putting on. Okay, we're now.
Paper mache.
Yeah, we're finally deciding. Okay, now we can start putting the color codes on
Yeah.
it, right?
Which was a real test because once you've done the outside sheathing, oh man, it'll tell you really, how well and how form-fitting all of your sanding is, right? All your flaws will stick out.
Oh, big
And it looks so good, right? It just looks so
Well,
good.
you know the best thing is they say it takes paint a month to dry. And
Truly grab and
Yeah,
tease,
and the
right?
best part
And
is
this is exterior, right? So
yeah, and the fun part is that we had like 1 month of perfect weather as soon as we
Yeah.
painted it.
yeah, it was actually like we could not have asked for a better time frame.
And the curing time. Well, then we finally started to okay, let's give it some labels
Yeah.
here, right?
So it came up with obviously jet. I mean, come on. right?
Yeah.
Jet liner made sense to me.
And then all of a sudden we started to look at it and went, this looks like the front of a Lancaster wing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, exactly right. The part that actually brings it into flight, right? Great
But-
lift.
Yeah, and the best part is
Just hope it doesn't do that on the highway.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, it's starting to. I mean, like it's all coming together. The black outlining, framing of the windows, the division of both lighter and darker grays.
Yeah, with a
right?
black border all the way around out of wood.
Right, matching the black framing around
Yeah.
the doors.
And then
windows.
finally doing all the lighting or the wire.
Electric
which was-
and all
oh my-
that.
Yeah, oh my God.
No, yeah.
And I'm not good at that.
Yeah. And then our cladding, which looked a lot like riveting, right? So I mean, obviously Lancasters, they all had the rooting. That's how you kept the metal together. So we added all that as a nice little touch, and I mean, the interior just unreal,
Yeah, it's really sad because these pictures don't really demonstrate how really cool it looks inside.
Oh, it does. It's just you don't get the whole entirety, but once you're in there, you go, wow.
I'm in a log cabin.
Anyone, and even if it was family or not, anyone that's seen it and been inside has been pretty blown away. I mean, I'm proud of it.
Well, yeah, you're for me it was like, are we going to be? Exterior is very contemporary.
Sure.
But the interior was a log cabin.
Yeah, bottom line, I think the thing looks amazing, so there it is.
Well, the best part too is I got to retire my hat.